Welcome back to my channel. My name is Blair if you're new here, and today we're doing a cook with me. We're making cider pumpkin waffles. The recipe I will link down below. It also has something to make salted maple butter. I'm not doing that, but I am going to make the waffles. So it's early-ish morning and I've showered, so we're gonna go ahead and get breakfast made and enjoy this. So let's get to cooking. I've got out most everything I needed. We need some vanilla, sea salt, baking soda, baking powder, ginger, nutmeg, ground cinnamon, pumpkin, all-purpose flour, and I think I still need to get the egg and maple syrup out of the fridge. Oh, and the apple cider. Oh, and butter. So we're gonna melt the butter down. It says to do it in a pan, so it's like a brown butter. I'm not doing that. Go ahead and whisk everything together to make our batter, and I'll probably get this plugged in so it can start heating up. And per usual, I am cutting this recipe down so it won't be a full recipe. So basically from here, we're gonna mix all of the wet ingredients together and whisk those up till it's a little bit smooth. I will point out the recipe said to use spiced apple cider. This is the one I had and I'm just using that. So we're gonna whisk all of this together. And now we're gonna do the rest. So we need 1 cup of flour. And then we're just gonna go ahead and add all the dry ingredients, including the spices, and whisk this up as well. And then we're gonna let this sit for 10 minutes and then we'll come back and do the waffle iron. All right, it's been about 10 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. And I believe this one takes about 4 minutes. So what I'm gonna do is cook all the waffles up, and the last two are the ones I'm gonna actually eat. As a helpful hint, when I make waffles like this, I just put them in the fridge or freezer in a plastic bag once they're completely cooled, and then the next day I can just throw them in the toaster and that heats them up like a Eggo waffle. Don't put them in the microwave because they end up soggy. So these are really good. They're not as crazy sweet as I was anticipating, which is a good thing. They didn't crisp a lot in the waffle maker. I'm not quite sure if it's because of the type of batter or if I just wasn't leaving it long enough. But they are really good. So I'm wondering when I reheat them in the toaster if they'll come out crispier the next time. So, but this was another cook with me. Because the waffle iron's cooling down and stuff in there, I'm not gonna end it in there. But these are really good, fun fall, like breakfast idea. And honestly, you could probably make them up in advance, like say for Thanksgiving, and put them in your freezer so you have like a fun breakfast for guests that are easy because it's already been prepared. So I hope you enjoyed. As always, the recipe will be linked down below, and I hope everybody has a blessed day.